Abusia
Hey,
osofo
God's people,
Clement
how are you? I just came out of a very terrible vision. It's early hours. You can see my looks right now. I had to put on the shirt to make this vision video. It's very important. Listen, God told me to document it right now and share with you. Listen, I saw myself in a church. I was in a church ministering, and on that day, I was not really happy in the church. I was telling the people to put themselves in order and be well behaved and all that. And as I was ministering, I heard some noises at the right side of the church, and there was like a group of people there who are holding weapons and making noise like an army, like troops of people, but they were like those ISIS people, like Arab guys who are, these ISIS people that with their guns and hey on the right side of the church. And then God told me to step out of the church and He will show me something. So I stepped out of the church at the left side of the church. I stepped out, and when I stepped out, there was like flat, so you have to use a boat.
Osanso de ne begina ye politics any elections ahodo a chese ebe koso this year ni nyina ka eye edayeso no ho na abusua wada na bi e wo ne page a chese yeso e pese e bi ebe kirem na utum se daye we de abusua ano odene osofo na nsen or the deep revelations ahodo e de aba coming elections ya ye ba beko abusua yenko tie eye osofo Clement ye ba de aka biara abusua ye de beto amoso pepepe.
Hey, God's people, how are you? I just came out of a very terrible vision. It's early hours. You can see my looks right now. I had to put on the shirt to make this vision video. It's very important. Listen, God told me to document it right now and share with you. Listen, I saw myself in a church. I was in a church ministering, and on that day I was not really happy in the church. I was telling the people to put themselves in order and be well behaved and all that. And as I was ministering, I heard some noises at the right side of the church, and there was like a group of people there who were holding weapons and making noise like an army, like troops of people. But they were like those ISIS people, like Arab guys who are these ISIS people that with their guns and hey on the right side of the church. And then God told me to step out of the church and He will show me something. So I stepped out of the church at the left side of the church. I stepped out, and when I stepped out, there was like flat, so you had to use a boat or a canoe to cross. And so I think I had a canoe from nowhere, and I sat on to cross. As I was crossing, I saw like a different boat also came to cross me and caused my canoe to capsize, and then I had to fall in the water, and I struggled to turn it back down again, myself alone, because I was alone, and the people. I saw another group of people, that came to cross me, that made my canoe fall. Like those pirates, the same group of people I saw, like they were like this ISIS or whatever with their weapons in their canoe, and they intentionally crossed me to let my canoe capsize in the water. But I came out of it, and then they went, and I saw like a net fence they have done, and I came out. I passed through the net fence, and then I came out to the other side of the place where it was like a land, and I was going there to pick some things. When I got there, I saw like taps. Houses, and all their taps were closed. There was no water coming. So maybe I was just trying to bring water to the people in the church, and I know what that means, or I'm trying to know what that means. So I was coming down since the taps were closed. I was coming down, and there was like a provision store down there, and I saw this prophet in Ghana that makes a lot of noise when he's preaching, boldly and all that, very bold and all. I don't want to mention name, and then I saw him coming in a suit, coming down towards the provision area. Then when I was also going there, I saw another young prophet in Ghana who is tagged as maybe a certain party in Ghana's prophet. He's young. They tag him as a certain party in Ghana. I don't want to mention him. And then he also came near the provision store to buy something. So when I checked, what they were buying was like a cookie biscuit that he was trying to buy, like a cookie that has a pink, a white, gold, very nice biscuit, like the size of my hand, the length, and then he asked the price. I saw the price tag. It was 400 Ghana. So he wanted to buy it. And then he said, "Oh, it's too expensive." And then when I also got there, the biscuit was nice, so I too wanted to buy it. But I said, this biscuit is too expensive. I mean, 400 Ghana is like somebody's monthly pay, so I can't really buy a biscuit of 400 Ghana. So I left and I was going. And the young prophet also was coming after me. Then he said, "Oh, sir, I mean, this biscuit is too expensive." I mean, and I said, "Look, I think the biscuit is not 400. It is 40 Ghana, and it has been made. It is 40 Ghana, and it has been made 400. So I think maybe there's an error, or maybe I don't know. It was 40, and on my end, and they have made it 400 because that biscuit cannot be like 400, because though it's a very nice biscuit and all that, but it can't be just one cookie biscuit, can't be that expensive." That was what I told him, and then I left him. And then when I just left him, I was going back towards the church, and then I saw myself in a different place where it looks like a police vehicle was after me, because they said I have taken something that was for the police. So they were trying to maybe frame something on me and trying to maybe more like arrest me. They also came after me, and then I was taken to a place that looks like where they have to ask me some questions and all that. And then from there also I also got to a place where it looks like an hospital, and then my sons and daughters came around me and said, "Daddy, I mean, let's go, we have cleared every bills and all that." And then I was being led out, and I came out of the vision, and God said, "Clement, write down this vision and make it plain, and pray for your nation and pray for the nations of the world." Now, the people that are like the Arabs or the ISIS just by the church chanting and making noise, what does it mean? The water, the flood, what does it mean? The cannon, what does it mean? The biscuit, the price of the biscuit that looked like it was changed, what does it mean? And then the taps that were closed, what does it mean? These are prophetic tokens and the prophetic parables. It's a very serious vision, guys. God just told me. You can see right now, I had to wear this shirt and then do this vision. It's a very important thing. Christians, we have to pray. Christians, we have to pray. This vision is not something we should play with. If you understand this vision, write something down for me. I'm beginning to understand the vision. For 40 minutes, I've been asking God, what does it mean? And God said, make it plain, write down the vision and share it to my people. Let them pray. Guys, something is being prepared. Something is being prepared. As I am speaking, listen, God, I know how God speaks to me in visions. It is very accurate by the mercy of God. Listen, share this video, and Christians, we have to pray. Let's be mindful of an upcoming event in this country and other countries that the enemy has plotted for his people. Let's be very mindful. And Christians, why are the Arab guys just by the church and then they are just chanting and shouting with weapons and guns and all that? Look, oh my gosh, let me just end here. Listen, write something down. Let's oh my God. What do you think about this vision? Holy Ghost,
Christians, I have a message for you. Believers, I have a serious, important message for you right now. I have come to make you know the next leaders across the nations. Speaking about US, Africa here, I've told you the mind of God, that what God's will want to be done in this new season.
Yes, sir.
And I've given you those who are going to now take the lead and win. This Biden-Harris prophecy I gave, that came to pass 2 years ago. I saw it. The agenda was that the woman was supposed to be a president. The agenda.
Yes, sir.
Before even Biden would have finished.
Yes, sir.
I saw in a meeting that Obama and co were there, and that they had to do what? They were discussing, that was some years ago, that can we just put this man aside and put this lady there? Obama's wife was even going to be given some role to play. Trump too has had this assassination attempt.
Sir,
I gave you the reason why. Christians must rise, because I saw a vision of the dragon some days ago.
Yes, sir.
I saw a vision of the dragon. The dragon came from the sea, the water. Then it entered into the clouds. Then its head suspended in the clouds.
God.
And I saw fire coming. And I heard a voice say, we are going to back our people.
God.
Atoma Nakataya. We have an assignment. Emergency. Watch me. Every nation I have come to prophesy, and I've given the mind of God of who is going to win. US, I said Trump. But Trump must be very careful.
God.
The dragon, I saw the vision some days ago. After Biden's case came to pass, I was thanking God in my room, the prayer room, and then I saw the visions. They are wild. Every leader I said they are going to win now. Hear me and hear me again. If you are the chosen to lead your country, if I say the chosen, those that the Lord himself has declared that they are going to take it. They should be careful.
Yes, sir.
Every chosen who is going to be the leader of your nation across the world, because this year many countries are voting.
Yes, sir.
So I'm speaking this in general. Every chosen one that has been established in heaven must be careful. A dragon has been released.
Yes, sir.
A dragon has been released. The assignment is to back their own through hook or crook. Christian, we have to pray. We must rise up and pray, because these guys are not joking. They are not playing,
Yes, sir.
anymore. The fire I saw was power that was released.
Yes, sir.
No wonder they were trying to now silence Trump. Kona na matuza
Talafiko
vikatoya.
satilivaka.
Some are coming to fulfill God's agenda and God's assignment. Others are coming to fulfill the end time move of the Antichrist. When they were having their meeting, I was there in the spirit realm. Barracks meeting and Harris meeting, I was there some years ago.
Yes, sir.
People are having meetings, I am there across nations. I heard what they said. I told you that when Trump comes, the war, he would end the war. Now people are bringing videos, evidence that Trump said he would end the war.
Yes, sir.
Trump said if he was there, the war wouldn't have started.
Yes, sir.
So there are people who are now starting the war to gear us onto the invasion of the Antichrist. Make the world chaotic, unstable, very difficult to stay in. Then they would release their peacemaker, that's the Antichrist, to fast track the new world order and all that. Christians, we are in danger. Believers, we have to rise and pray. If you are a chosen one in any nation this year that the Lord wants you to lead, you have to rise and pray. You have to rise and pray.
Yes, sir.
You have to be serious.
Yes, sir.
And gather your men. Be serious. Be serious.
Yes, sir.
Don't play. I saw the dragon. I've come to give the word of who is going to win in nations, Africa and the world. But listen, any country who is going to choose the next leader right now, there is a chosen one, and there is the ones that they are working for their master. The win began in Nigeria. I said Peter Obi was the one, but he will not get it. And the prophecy played out like a movie.
Yes, sir.
By the mercy of God.
The mercy of God.
Everybody was surprised about the whole event.
Yes, sir.
It began in Nigeria. That wind is blowing. The chosen one didn't sit on the chair. When the people were fighting and the king took his son, slayed him on the wall, what happened was that the fight turned against Israel.
Yes, sir.
Elisha said, you will win. You are the chosen one. But when they went, there was an altering, there was a backup. Some transactions went on.
Yes.
Some serious sacrifice went on. And the atmosphere was altered.
Yes, sir.
Christians, we have to rise and pray. Because the chosen ones are under attack. Yes, you are chosen. You are the one who will take it. God has established it, but these guys are wild. They are going to back their people. Trump must be serious. Anybody who is around Trump must be serious. No wonder they try to assassinate him.
Yes, sir.
Malakuta de paradisas. The chosen ones must rise.
Yes, sir.
They must rise.
They must rise.
They must be serious.
Yes, sir.
I saw the dragon. I have come to give who will win, who will do this, who will do that. As I saw in the vision clear. But some days ago, I said the dragon is out. The dragon has been released. The dragon has been dispatched into the atmosphere to back his people. This message is to every country who is electing the next leader. I'm serious.
Yes, sir.
If Christians joke with this one, the people will take over.
Yes, sir.
The other people will take over. If they allow Harris to come, US is finished in this prophetic season. Same way, if they allow other nations, those who are not supposed to be there, and they allow the other ones to take it, we are all gone.
Yes, sir.
The whole world, we are all gone.
Yes, sir.
So this message is for believers to pray. I saw the dragon fighting the church. I saw the dragon fighting the chosen, and they were trying to pull them down by any means, spiritually, physically. So the chosen must be prayed for.
Yes, sir.
Every chosen across the globe. I repeat, this message is what? Across the what?
The globe.
Is for the globe.
Yes, sir.
The globe. The chosen must be prayed for. I'm serious.
Yes, sir.
I'm serious.
Yes, sir.
Else you would see kings walk on barefoot, and you will see servants riding on horses. The princes barefooted walking, and you will see the slaves and the servant riding on horses. I have spoken in parables. I said the chosen must rise.
Yes, sir.
The dragon is out. He has been released. He has been released across the globe. And I heard him say that he will do everything to back his people to take over nations. The chosen must rise.
Yes,
there's attack on them. Their health, their safety, everything. They must rise. They need spiritual backup. They should be serious right now. They should be serious. I've spoken as led. As led. The chair is yours in the spirit. Your name is there. You are the chosen across the nations. But if you're not careful, you will sit on the chair because of your spiritual irresponsibility. Spiritual unseriousness. You have not gathered some men around you to back you up. Men that enter the spirit realm. The dragon is empowering his people. They are entering places and they are doing things. I saw this some days ago.
Yes, sir.
What is today's date? 29th what? July. Monday morning. I've given you this word. I've spoken.
Yes, sir.
I've given you update across the nations. Leaders, the next leaders of the world. Satan wants to fast track the end of the world agenda. Put his people there. Prayers must rise. Yes, Christians, we must rise. Else we are finished. When the wicked rules, the people do what? Suffer.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. Share this video. It's an emergency video.
Yes,
Emergency. I've spoken.
Yes, sir.